Hey there, YouTube. I'm back again, and I just got this new condenser on there. And let's see, that right there is the new condenser, and I put it on this side with the wire going over to this side because this has a flathead slot in it, so it'd be a little bit easier to break loose if I ever need to change this again, which I hope I don't, but you never know. So I'm just finishing this up, and hopefully it'll run. We'll give it a shot. Alright, there's one side tight, and let me just get the piece for the other side. Slip out wire back on there, flat washer, then lock washer, and then nut. Probably not supposed to be using a crescent wrench on the coil post, but I do what I want. So yeah, this is what it looks like totally finished. As you can see, we got the condenser going over to this side, the coil, both wires hooked up, got the negative side going over here, positive side going off, because that's the way that it's supposed to be hooked up. And let's see if she'll start. Grab my keys now. Make sure it's not in gear. Good old fashioned. See, look, you can see that. Good old fashioned. So now, stick that in there. And then let's see. Ignition cylinder is kind of tricky. Still not getting any kind of spark, nor am I getting any little spark at the points. So I'm gonna do some more tests with it, see if it's good or not. In the meantime, I'm gonna show y'all what I've done with this thing. Let's see, I believe you guys have already seen the LED light that I put on here. Bright as crap, boy. Oh yeah, this muffler, this tractor didn't have a muffler on it when I got it. It just had like a solid 1.5, no, maybe 1 1/4 inch pipe. And it was loud. So I put a muffler on it, quiet it down. And so let me sit down here. This here's the 3-point hitch I got on here. Homemade lift arms. This is just 1/2x2 flat with these here ball sockets. I couldn't remember what it's called. This here is the plug for the disc that I'm gonna have wired up at some point. I'm gonna have a linear actuator lifting and lowering the disc, that way I don't have to get off the tractor. And that plug is wired into this double pole double throw switch that I have right here. This double pole double throw switch goes to the linear actuator that's down here. See if I can get y'all a good shot of it. Yeah, it's down here, just right here. And that lifts and lowers that. I do need to do a little bit more work on that mount for the linear actuator, because right now it's kind of at an angle, which kind of puts it in a bind whenever I'm trying to lift and lower. So I need to shorten it up so that, let me set y'all down so I can illustrate for y'all a little bit better. Let's see me right here. If it'll stay. Alright. The way it is right now is, let's say this is the 3-point hitch, this is the linear actuator. Yeah. So it's not really working very well. What are y'all doing? And as you can see, I made this out of 1/2x2 also. This is the upper lift arms. I've got, let's see if I can aim this camera. I'm having to record with my front camera because for some reason YouTube won't let me swap cameras in the middle of recording. But I've got this right here, which is 1.25" tubing going into here. And I have this to where I can unhook the 3-point hitch and pull it out if I needed to. And then right here I have the lift arm, or the, not a lift arm, the top link. And that is going into that right there, which is homemade. And I currently have a drop on here so I can pull my disc. Shoot, almost dropped it. By the way, this is the disc. A lot better than that one. And then let's see, right here if you look, we have the wheel set up for it. So yeah, it can lift and lower. It can lift and lower. I just need to figure out a good way to lift and lower it efficiently with a linear actuator. And I believe I found out. I might make a video of me making that, give you all kind of an insight. And I'll also probably put up a video of me fixing the linear actuator when I do that. But yeah, like I was telling you last night, what I wound up doing for stabilizers is I had a chain going from here to like this part right here, but the problem was it was too short in one position and too long in another position. Like in the down position it would be too long, and in the up position it would be too short. So if I had it tightened up in the up position, it would go down, it would sway side to side. And if I had it in the down position and tighten it down, then I wouldn't be able to lift it because it would be too short. So my fix for that is these right here. I've got these going to this. I need to put lock nuts on here too. I need to take this and move it up here somewhere and put lock nuts on here, because they do rattle loose, but it works absolutely amazing because this whole thing, let's see if I can demonstrate, that whole thing can rotate with it while staying the same length. So that made me really happy when that worked. And back here I have this LED light, because all tractors need a light in the back so you can see what you're doing at night on the implement. However, that one kind of sucks. It barely lets you see anything. So at some point, I'll probably, after I get it all running good again, I'll probably take another LED like the one that's on the front and put it back here. Oh yeah, also, these things have a spot for a hydraulic pump to be mounted, which is right here. And the hydraulic pump would run off of a pulley that's inside of here. But since I'm not going to use hydraulics, I'm going to use electricity because linear actuators. I'm going to make a toolbox mount to go right there for that toolbox. And as you can see right here, I currently use these J hooks. I just kind of hang the toolbox off of there. However, that is kind of low. It hits the wheel whenever I'm trying to turn. If I go any towards that side when I'm cultivating, I'll hit a plant with it. So I'm just going to mount it up here. That way it can be solid. I can open and close it if I need to. And it'd just be a little bit better. Plus, figure why not, since I already have the holes in here. And since I randomly had bolts to fit it, I can't believe that I had bolts that fit that thread pattern, because that's a fine thread pattern. And rarely do I have any bolts that fit anything. So, yeah, I figured that since I had the bolts, I was going to make some sort of mount to go there. And I guess that's about everything. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I'll see you on the flip side.